We now know, Tom, that this is a death penalty eligible case. Right. We heard about some of the details of this suspect, some of his movements, the security that was there when these two victims were in fact shot. Walk us through what else we learned during this presser.
Sure. So in the course of that press conference, the charging document, a criminal complaint filed by an FBI special agent, was docketed with the court, and it provides a detailed timeline, at least what they've found so far in the course of the investigation. Big asterisk on all of this here, Yasmin, is the fact that there will likely, and they've alluded to this at the press conference, be additional charges, and there'll be additional information that comes out. This is just to put the charges on him and order him detained. A judge has ordered him detained, and he'll next be in court on June 18th. As far as the specifics of what happened last night, and you're looking at some of the investigative research that happened today as the FBI went in and executed a search warrant. Members of their SWAT team going into his residence in Chicago. What they say happened last night in Washington, D.C. The details, very troubling. These two individuals, apparently he spots them as they're leaving this event. He goes past them and turns around and shoots at both of them in their backs. At some point, Sarah Milgram actually gets up to try to leave. I'll spare some of the details, but he effectively hunts her down, according to the allegations, and continues to fire. 21 shell casings found at the scene. The gun was found slide locked, meaning that it had expelled or exhausted all of its ammo. A magazine was found empty. So this incident somehow could have been even worse if he had more ammunition on him. He was then, as you laid out, did tell police officers that he, quote, he did it upon seeking police out after he went inside that museum.
Did we hear anything about whether or not these two victims were actually targeted, these two victims specifically, and also more so when it comes to security, what additional security measures are going to be put into place, especially places that could feasibly be targets to copycats, as we've seen before?
So what law enforcement officials said at that press conference is this event was targeted, but not necessarily these two specific individuals. It appears that he was outside ahead of time, according to an eyewitness report, and then saw these two crossing the street as he was approaching the museum. So that appears to be how their interaction occurred. It appears that they were just tragically in the very wrong place at the very wrong time. As far as things going forward, D.C. Law enforcement officials have said that they're going to step up the patrols in that city, that they're going to have a large police presence at Jewish community centers and other faith-based organizations. We're seeing the exact same thing here in New York with the NYPD's Critical Response Command, a terrorism-focused counterterrorism bureau-led team. They have heavy weapons, semi-automatic rifles. They will be present outside of Jewish houses of worship in this city, high-profile Israeli government sites as well. That police presence have been pretty steady since October 7th, but certainly the addition of these heavy weapons and heavy armored teams that are specifically trained to deal with a threat just like this one, somebody trying to use a gun or use some other sort of weapon to carry out an attack against the Jewish community or the Israeli government facilities in this city. They are certainly prepared for that, and they have not been bashful today about putting out the fact that they are there and they are there to stop any potential additional threats in New York City, Yasmin.
Tom Winter, thank you for being on this for us. We appreciate you.
Thanks for watching. Stay updated about breaking news and top stories on the NBC News app or follow us on social media.